Hello everyone, this is Sehemin and welcome to a new video. Today it is on Wednesday on 30th of October 2024. Today I want to spend most of the time working on my first children's picture book. Finally, I'm going to start brainstorming to create illustrations. I've been very looking forward to working on this part until the writing is done. I cannot say the writing is perfectly 100% completed yet. I might fix the writing again after I put the writing and the initial drawings together in one output in order to figure out what doesn't look natural. So firstly, what I'm going to do is making a mood board. Basically, I'm going to collect some images that close to the atmosphere of the story in my book. I use such keywords on Pinterest and save some images I like, and I'll bring them into Photoshop. The story of the book is based in my childhood experience in a small city in the east side of South Korea. The place where I used to live was very close to the beach. It was like 30-minute walk from my parents' old place. I think it is a very fun coincidence that I ended up living near the beach in Australia. It's 20-minute walk from here to the nearest beach. I often mention to my partner that our current place reminds me of my childhood town. That casual conversation with my partner actually was my initial inspiration that I came up for this picture book project. In fact, I sometimes think of my old hometown and wanna see how everything changed over the past 16 years. So the location is set in a small beach town in Australia to begin a story. I wanna show the readers what their lifestyle is like in my perspective as a person who's living overseas. Our neighborhood is very quiet and peaceful. Because of the vibe, I have a lot of time to think about the time when I used to live in South Korea, and I like to think about my favorite moments. In the main plot, I'm going to take the readers to a food journey. I want to introduce some food that I really enjoyed and I miss all the time. Also, I want to show some events that I had between 2002 and 2007. I lived in the beach town from 2001 when it was last year in my kindergarten. My family and I moved to a big city. I think it was around the beginning of December of 2008, and I was about to finish my first year in my old middle school. My life was not very joyful since then, but I think that can be another inspiration for other artwork, or if I want to make another children's book. For the current picture book project, I want to use one of the most beautiful memories when I was little. This is the mood board I made. In the food story, there's some food that I had when it was really hot and also when it was really cold. Depending on the seasons, I'm going to use warm tone or cool tone, but overall, I want to use bright and soft color scheme. Now I'm going to draw another storyboard. In my first blog about this project, I attempted to draw it roughly because I was not sure where to start, what to start first, and I was not confident how I wanted to organize layout in an illustration. I'm going to redraw layout of the story roughly, but this time I want to see how many pages will be, approximately. Hello, happy November! My goal of today is to draw every sentence in this story. After then, I think I'll be able to figure out what I need to remove and add and fix the story or the layout of the illustrations. In the first few pages, it will be an introduction of the character, which will be me, and the place where the character lives. I would like to describe and illustrate the environment. I want to call this part as the first chapter of the book. When I enter the main plot, I want to talk about 4 types of food that I really enjoyed as a little child growing up in a small town. I don't think some of them are 100% original from South Korea, but maybe they are influenced or inspired by other countries' food. Each type of food will be the representative of each chapter in the main plot. My thought always can change suddenly if it doesn't feel right. But my current idea is that I want to use different color scheme in each chapter, or I want to draw outlines in a specific different colors. So I hope the audience and the readers notice the partition of each food story. After my nostalgic food story in the main plot, I want to bring the readers back to the present, which will be back to the small beachy town in Australia. In the last couple of pages, I want to draw an emotional and wholesome moment to finish the story of my book. Briefly, it'll be like why I was thinking about my past. I wish to build a strong connection with the audience or anyone who will get to read my picture book in this part. Hi guys, it is on Tuesday on the 12th of November. Today I started working really early at 7:30 a.m. because today we have people to install solar panels. This is the first thing that we've wanted to invest for a really long time since we had this house. We are so excited to use the air conditioner during warm season as long as the outside is bright, because I've been using my computer for work almost all day. Our electricity bill has been so expensive and the bill keeps rising. We haven't used the air conditioner much when it was hot, and also we haven't used the heater either when it was cold. So I'm going to start working really early from today, and when the outside is about to dark, I'm going to try to stop working or at least I'm going to try not to touch my computer. This morning I managed to edit some videos for a new exclusive Patreon video of the month. I tried to fix a shop order. I actually did this as soon as I woke up. I managed to cut some stickers when the power was off. And then after lunch break, I started working my picture book project. At the moment, I've been working on this project only once a week because I can make things that I want to create without making content and commission and also support from Patreon. So this project is less prioritized than other work. Furthermore, this is gonna be a long project. At least this project will take a year. I don't feel like I need to spend the whole week doing this project. Yeah?
That password doesn't seem to work.
So today I started sketching chapter 2, which will be the background set in my childhood hometown back in 2001. From this chapter, I'm gonna be drawing so many nostalgic foods. Some of them are gonna be street food, and this chapter is gonna be one of them. I think I started enjoying having street food from 2002. 2002 was the year that I entered my elementary school. In the year, I started getting allowance from my parents. At the time, I really enjoyed having street food after school. It was the happiest moment in my life as a little kid. Now, I'm drawing the next food story. In this chapter, I wanna draw a bonding time, like a wholesome moment with friends. We mostly made this food during summer. This can be a snack or dessert or drink. Because the main ingredients of the food are fruit and soft drinks. Some people might add probably jelly and cereals.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So everything's done. We're just
I just came back home and I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and watching my video. I always feel extremely grateful that you guys are watching my art journey on my tiny channel. Also, I want to say thank you so much for supporting my art over on Patreon. On our Patreon community, I make a bunch of artwork such as digital downloads for wallpapers, profile pictures. I make exclusive videos such as tutorials, drawing me, real-time drawing, and I'm about to launch a new tier in a few months which will allow you guys to get printable art, iShares, sketchbook spreads, and project update and more. So if you guys want to support my art, please check the link in the down description box. And yeah, have a wonderful, lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!